Oopa, oopa, oopa. Alright, hello everyone, welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. You know what, before this video starts, leave a like on this video, subscribe to this channel, and share. Oh my goodness, and you'll get 10 years of good luck. The same amount of time it takes Bayern Munich to negotiate a single player's contract. Please do so. And if you want to join and help the channel, click the join now button and become a member of BayernNow, baby. Ooh, bars, man. Bars like Eminem, bars like I'm in jail. Ah, that was beautiful. Okay, so Upamecano is someone that everyone at Bayern wants. All of you go, George, we want Upamecano. No, you don't do that. You go, we need Upamecano. If Allah believes, Upa in. That's it. Allah believes, Upa in. And that's the situation. And then Sports Build, in their typical negativity fashion, just have to come out with something annoying. According to Christian Falk, or Christian Fake as I like to call him, from Sports Bum, they're pretty much saying Bayern can't afford 45 million for Upamecano. Like they said Bayern Munich would wait till 2021 to sign Leroy Sané, they're saying Bayern can't afford 45 million for Upamecano. Just like they said, I'm happy to announce Thiago will sign new contract for Bayern. That same freaking way, they're saying the same thing with Upamecano. I don't think people understand this about Bild. Before I get into how stupid they are and how I should probably disprove what they're saying, Bild are supposedly this insider Bayern Munich source. No, that's such a misconception. In fact, I feel like Sky Sports does more in terms of their accuracy than Bild does. I think Bild have only broken 3 or 4 or 5 out of 30 plus transfer stories in the last few years. For a source that's supposedly insider Bayern, they're very bad at knowing stuff about Bayern first. If I'm a journalist, and I pride myself in being exclusively Bayern, I should probably get transfer stories first. In fact, when we were signing Coutinho last year, Bild were like, it will not happen, Bayern Munich will not sign Coutinho. And then we signed Coutinho. They are so slow with these stories, man. And they also said, Bayern Munich will willingly wait till 2021 to sign Leroy Sané. And we signed Sané. Bild, you're not very consistent in how you lie. At least lie one way. Stop lying many ways. So here's the thing with Upamecano. Bayern Munich will always be broke. Bayern Munich will always be poor. Liverpool will always be broke. Liverpool will always be poor. Real Madrid will always be broke. Real Madrid will always be poor. That's negotiation. That's how it works. When you look like you ain't got money, people don't take advantage of you. Man United went and paid 80 million for a bag of cement that's stationed in the fridge because they made it seem like they had money. Bayern Munich went to Man City like, man, we got affected by this pandemic, man. We got affected so much. Man, what are we saying, 20 mil? Remember when we were hearing 20 million for Sané and 40 million and people were like, what? How dare you? Leroy Sané is worth 80 million. Those were all the 3 City fans that we had on this channel. But they were saying that. And then we ended up paying the 40 million for Sané. And Man City had to cope. They had to agree. Because Bayern didn't have any money. That's how it works. That's negotiation. So of course, we're going to make it look like we ain't got no money. And then we're going to go in for Upamecano and just pay it up. Or we might even negotiate the price down. If Upamecano wants to join Bayern and Hansi Flick wants him, which we know for a fact because we've been linked to Upamecano ever since Hansi Flick got the full-time job, I think we can pretty much assume that we will sign Upamecano. Or at least we're not in a situation where we're at risk of missing out on Upamecano because of financial reasons. It is normal, okay? You don't go to a freaking sale and just take out your wallet like, that's so weird. That's not how it works. You want to go into a negotiation room looking like you're a homeless man and you need to keep your job. And if you can't get this right, they'll fire you and you won't have a job. Okay, you want to do that. You want to give that feeling. I feel like Bayern Munich do that a lot. That's why we're able to sign Gnabry for 8 million. That's why we signed Kimmich for like 5 or 8 million. That's why we signed Davies for 10 million. That's why we can make these deals possible, because we act broke. We look broke. And then on the outside, well, we got a powder donut for the stadium. Talk about innovation. Oh man, we have planes. We have all these crazy ludicrous deals. So that's what we have to look like. So to the Bild executives that don't understand how money works. Clearly they don't, because they don't provide any value. A company is as valuable as the value it produces. A lot of the companies we have today don't produce any values, especially these news agencies and these news outlets and journalists. They are not producing tangible value. That's why people like Fabrizio Romano. He's providing value. He's providing news about your club that you think is high tier because it's very calculated news. And then everyone goes, oh my goodness, Fabrizio is the best. Why? Because he's providing value. That's why people are moving away from newspapers like the Daily Mail or all these other things, because they're not providing real value, tangible value. Bild will go out of business soon. They are clearly looking for ways to garner more attention. Attention isn't garnered by just spewing out weird stories. No, that's not how it works. You know what Bild are? Bild are just that terrible movie company. Like Star Wars. Star Wars movies used to be great, but let's be honest, since like 2015, they have been crap every single year. The same level of crap, at least they're consistent. They just keep getting, actually no, they consistently get worse and worse and worse. They consistently misunderstand what viewers want. But that's what Bild are. Bild are just pumping out crap movies, and then guess what? They expect you to believe them. They expect you to like the movie. They expect you to go, but they had this one story that one time, so they must be correct. Oh, but they had this one movie in 1990 or something, so they must be cool. Their movies are still great. That's what Bild are. They're just a bunch of liars. And I think that's why people should probably discredit anything they hear. I mean, they talked about Niklas Süle, to be honest. So weird. Why are you talking about Niklas Süle and his dream to play for United? He's at Bayern, and he's constantly talking about how he wants to stay at Bayern and be a legend here. Shut up. Shut your mouth, man. Goodness gracious. Okay, on Upamecano, though, I think it will happen. If Upamecano wants to join Bayern and Flick wants him at Bayern, I think the board will make it feasible and possible. If Alaba and Boateng both leave, Lothar Matthäus even talked about Upamecano. That's the part where I mentioned an ex-legend that used to play for us and is so beautiful, but they don't actually have any say in the club, but I use them to make myself more credible. So Lothar, who has no relation to the club, said Bayern should be able to afford Upa. And that's simple as that. I mean, I get the pandemic is crazy. Yes, but Bayern would have been more prepared for it. I don't think Bayern went into this new season thinking, oh, fans will be back in the Allianz, 75,000, we're good. That's not what happened. Guess what? Fans aren't back in the Allianz Arena, and we still have a similar situation. At least there are no lockdowns in terms of the players just stopping completely. We're still playing games week in, week out, so I'm enjoying that. And I think that's all that matters. Fans or no fans, Bayern Munich are still a business that are making some bread. Okay, we're making some real money, like 50 cents. We're making more, okay? We're making some more cents. So that's what I'm thinking here. Maybe we just make less profit, but that's normal with any business. Bayern Munich are very good at saving money and being stingy with money. Bild should know that, you'd assume, right? So we're going to save money, and then when it comes down to it, we're just going to buy Upamecano. Right, that's what happens. And I'm thinking maybe we spend, I don't know, close to 100 million next summer. No, I'm serious, man. Because at least we wouldn't have lost any money on TV deals. We're still making a ton off the ESPN deal with the US and Central America. That's a ton of money that you're making just from a few deals that the league is making, etc. And I think Bayern Munich did adapt their strategy a little bit. And winning the Champions League, people forget. I mean, we're the most watched team in terms of attention, retention, and everything. So I feel like that plays another huge part in it. A lot of people are watching Bayern, more people. That's always going to translate into more money. Bayern Munich are doing ridiculous promotions. We're making money. I think not as much. The revenue ain't as much because of the fans. I mean, if you calculate it, each match day, Bayern could make anywhere from, I don't know, what are the ticket prices? Hey, Google, 20 times 70,000.
The answer is 1,400,000.
Right, 1,400,000, 20 euros, right? You multiply that by the amount of match days, and then you kind of have to consider, God, well, there is the Champions League, and then we're not losing as much, right? We lost a lot because of broadcasting and all these other streams of income, but we didn't lose that much to the point where we can't afford 45 million. They're acting like we're broke. Well, thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia San Mia, and peace.